Take a good look, those of you that love the Lord, and see what the enemy is striving to do. There is a method to their madness of taking such a great gamble. They know how popular Trump is. They know how much people hate their speech being censored. They understand that people could be tempted to leave off peace. But everybody must remember that Jesus is the Prince of Peace. And no matter how they try to provoke him, how they try to provoke us, all of these rallies and everything that we have done thus far has been about peace. And therefore, they had to make up lies, and they are doing this to provoke us to get angry enough to do something that would prove those videos true, that we are a violent people when we are not. It is better for each and every one of us to pray and believe God rather than to dare do anything that would turn into violence. Be kind to your neighbor. Be kind to those that hate Trump, because the Lord is kind to the evil of the world. We don't have to stand up and fight in hatred the way they do. We do not work with the same tools. We have Jesus Christ within us, and therefore our tool is prayer, and they will never overcome that. They can, it reminds me of the devil's power to roar as though he can do something, but he can't. As long as we remain in peace in our hearts and our minds and be kind, as long as we are that kind of people, they can never provoke us to do and lift one finger to do evil and become like them. For the Bible says to overcome evil with good. When you are kind to these evil people and you speak kindly to people that are filled with hatred, it takes the teeth out of the enemy. It really does. He can't bite and devour you. He can't tempt you. This is why God has put out this call for so many to overcome these things, to be forgiving, to be kind. Sure, it's right for us to speak up and tell the truth. While we still have a nation that freedom of speech is still, we are still able to do that. Then, yes, speak up and tell the truth. But that doesn't mean you have to do it meanly. That doesn't mean you have to hope and wish evil upon them. All you have to do is pull down the powers and principalities and rulers of wickedness in high places. All you have to do, instead of targeting people and getting angry at people, all you have to do is target and get angry at the enemy, who is the core of their beliefs, the core of the evil of their heart. For remember, even Jesus was kind, and he gives them breath. He gives them life. He has the sun shine on them the same way he does you. He has the seasons that they need, and he has the rain that they need, the same as you. For he is kind to the evil of the world. And this is where our greatest secret and power is in forgiveness and in being kind and generous. For God says their end in eternity is going to be so bad that we can afford to be kind. We can afford to be good to them. We can afford to love our neighbors as ourselves. We can afford to pray for protection for our president, the best president this world has ever seen. Ever since time began. I don't care if you can say 60 years, I'm telling you, I don't think there was any finer a man or greater a president than this one. And I say again, and I've said it everywhere, God bless America with President Donald Trump. He is the only president I recognize, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go out and trash people and hate them and fight with them. No, when I find out that they support Biden, that's between them and God. I leave them alone. I don't even bother to engage with them. For the Bible and the truth should never be debated or fought or whatever. You speak the truth. You have an opportunity. I have YouTube. I can speak the truth. And if they want to fight against it, that's their privilege with comments. But that doesn't mean I have to listen to it or pay attention to it. Because I refuse to allow anybody to move me off of my stand in Jesus Christ.